Hey everybody, this is Brenda at KBW Bargains and welcome back to my channel where I share thrifting hauls, what solds, bolos that I find, and tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. And today I wanted to share and talk about listing. Now I list 10 items a day, that's my goal, and Sunday through Thursday. So at night, I will pick 10 items that I want to list the next day. And I will go into my living room, and while I'm watching my favorite crime shows, crime shows, I will draft up 10 items and fill out all that I need. And then the next morning, after I've shipped my items, then I will go ahead and add the pictures to my drafts and list them onto eBay. Then I cross post them to Poshmark and Mercari. And then I will take those 10 items down to my garage where I add them to my inventory. Nothing gets added to my inventory until I've actually listed it on eBay. And so what I wanted to share with you, I know some people do it differently. Some people will do the drafts, take the pictures all in one cycle. And then there's some people who will take all their pictures at once, and then they'll go to a coffee shop or while they're at kids' baseball games or whatnot, and then they will draft. They'll add the pictures to drafts, or they'll do their drafts while they're, at games or in the coffee shop. That hasn't really worked for me because I like to just sit down and do it all at once. And so I picked 10 items, and that's worked for me for the last, couple of years, but I'm always trying to learn. So if you guys can comment, if give me some tips on how you guys do it, that would be much appreciated. But for right now, I got 10 items that are going out. So I wanted to share the listings with you. And so on my phone, I'll do the first one. So this one I got at a garage sale. Now these were great because I found them at a garage sale and they were only 50 cents. So most of these items were only 50 cents each. So the first one is, I'm terrible with pronunciation, Xavio. I believe that's how you pronounce it. It is an extra small. I don't really worry about the size, especially if it's in a great condition, because I've sold a lot of extra smalls. Ideally, I would like larger better, but I'll take the extra small. This is great. I would have kept it for myself. It has a great print. It is a hiking shirt. I would put that in my listings. It's got the roll tab sleeves. It's got a vented back. And in my title, I did the brand name, what it is. It's a button-up shirt. It's a women's extra small. And I put a vented, it's a hiking shirt, roll tab sleeves, and it's floral. That's what I did in my listing. That pretty much covers it. And then I filled it all out. And I went ahead and looked that up, and I'm listing it for $19.95 because it went anywhere from $17 to $25 on some. The majority of them were right around $19 to $22. So I went $19.95, and I do all my items plus shipping. So I'm really excited to get this listed. Like I said, if it would have been my size, which I'm a size small, I would have kept that for myself. Now these next items, I like to bundle. So when I'm bundling, it really doesn't matter on the brand. I will brand up Walmart, bundle up Walmart brands if there was a lot of them, or 2 or 3 or 4. So this is Woolrich. Now I've done well with Woolrich, and this is a size small, and there's 3 of them. And these shirts are lightweight. I would call them a seersucker, if you know what that material is like. But this is also really stretchy. And so when I saw them, I went ahead and picked them up. They were only 50 cents, so I have $1.50 into it. And I was surprised when I looked these up. Seersucker hiking lightweight shirts, they go for about $17.99 for each shirt. But I'm going to bundle them because they're not real fast movers for me. And I have those. So my title is Woolrich Button Up. I usually put what kind of shirt it is. It's a button up shirt, seersucker shirt, women's small, lightweight, super stretchy, lot of 3. And I filled that all out. And like I said, we're going for about $17.99 each, but I'm going to bundle them up for $40 for 3 of them. And those plus shipping. And so I was really excited to get those up. They're in really great condition. Next is True Religion. I've always had good luck with True Religion. Here's the pants. And what I like about True Religion, it has the title. So this is a Haley mid-rise super skinny. It's all right there. I don't have to look up too much. I don't have to look up the number that's on the material tag. And then it's got the, standard design on the pocket. And these were in great condition. Now, the ones I looked up had holes and all sorts of stuff on them, and ripped hymns. They were not in the best condition, and they were selling for some pretty good money. Now, I did True Religion, and because it had the name on the inside, that made it great for listing. But I put True Religion jeans, Haley mid-rise super skinny women's 25 denim stretch, and that pretty much covers it all. Filled it all out, and those go for the majority of them. I thought they would go for more, but they go for about $18 to $25. I went $21.95, seems to be right there in the mid. And I usually have my store on sale. I do Monday through Thursday, and then I redo another sale Friday to Sunday for the weekend. So my store is always on sale. So I keep that in mind, and plus shipping. And so these were in great condition. I'm really excited for that because I know this will be a quick flip. Next is another Exavio. I can never pronounce that. I should look that up on Google. And this is actually a men's shirt, and it has fishing and floral print, and it's vented in the back. It's just a really nice hiking shirt. And I put in my drafts as a button-up shirt. I always do with a button-up shirt, whether it be a pullover t-shirt, but this is a button-up shirt, men's large, short sleeve, vented, outdoors, fish floral green. So I pretty much covered all that. And again, that went for about $17 to $21. I listed mine at $18 plus shipping. And so I think I've always done well with that brand. It's not the quickest flip, but I've done well with it. I've sold a lot of that brand. Now this item, I really wish, again, that was only 50 cents that I got. This is a really nice shirt, and I wish I would have been in my size, but it is an extra small. But it's a women's hiking shirt. It has a roll. It's vented in the back. It's very lightweight polyester. It's got the roll tab sleeves. It's just a really cute for casual or for hiking. I would do it more for hiking. And that is a Royal Robins. Now it's kind of missing this in here, but the rest of it is in really good condition. And so I listed that as Royal Robins button-up shirt, women's extra small, roll tab sleeve, hiking, outdoor, vented. Those keywords have always done well for me. And that went for, again, Royal Robins doesn't go for as much. That goes for about $14 to $20. I went about $18 because my store is always on sale and I'm always taking offers plus shipping. And so I think I'll do well with that, especially with the hiking months coming up. We're already there, actually. Now, next is I've never done well with Lucky Brand. I've heard other people do great with it. I always see it at the bins. I've tried selling it a couple times. It just doesn't go that well for me. I don't know if it's the keywords. I'm not sure if I'm using the right lingo. I'm not sure if I'm getting the right style. But this, I couldn't pass up. So these were 50 cents, and they're all t-shirts. And they're all lightweight, and there's 4 of them. Great design on here, and they're all the swoop neck. But I said I can bundle it up. I love bundling. It seems like I do well selling items that are bundled. And so when I listed that, I always put the lot of 4, usually at the front or at the bottom of my title. And this is a lot of 4 Lucky Brand t-shirts, women's extra small, bohemian floral stretch swoop neck. When I look at the soles, those were some of the keywords that they used. So I went ahead and used them in mine. And they don't go for much. They only go for about $8 to $10 each, and sometimes lower than that. So I did 4 of them for $30. And of course, I have sales, I do offers. I'm always taking offers plus shipping. I think those will do well though, better than what I've been getting for Lucky Brands. So I don't know. Do you guys have good luck with Lucky Brand? I don't. And so the next one is a no-brainer. I have sold it, never kept it for more than, I think the longest I've ever had one was for a week. They usually sell within a couple of days. It's Filson. But these are women's, and they are small. They are extra small. I have 2 of them. So this one, if you can see, is a really heavy canvas, and it's more like for a work or an outdoor hiking. But it's in really good conditions. There's no spots, no rips, tears, or holes. And when I looked up that actually went for some good money. That went for about $24. Some went higher than that. I'm trying to think if it was 24 or 34. I will look on my phone to give you that information. So that one, again, it's a Filson. It's a button-up shirt, women's extra small, beige, work, pocket, cotton, canvas, long sleeve. And I use a lot of those keywords on items that have sold in the past, what they used. And filling it all out, it's $30. So I did $30 plus shipping, and hopefully I'll get that for nothing less than 25. Now this one I just sold, but it was a large and it was a men's. But this is a Filson extra small, and this is just a flannel shirt, really good condition, no rips, tears, or holes. And both of these shirts I got for 50 cents. So I'm really excited for that. And that I had, that one I've sold before, and they do have a name on there. It's called Alaskan Guide, I believe. Yeah, it's a Filson Alaskan Guide flannel shirt, women's extra small, button-up check, and it's yellow and gray. So those I try to copy from what other people sell theirs for, some of the keywords. And let's see, that went for, I went on the higher end. So that one went for about anywhere from $20 to $30. I went $27. And hopefully I'll get a quick flip, nothing less than 25. I don't want to go less than 25. Now this one, now these shirts, I do pick them up if they're in good condition at the bins, because I hate seeing really nice button-up shirts, whether it be casual. I don't really do dress shirts, but these casual Eddie Bauer, REI, Land's End, I find a whole bunch of them, Columbia. I find a bunch of them. So if I don't have the same size as I have already in my store, I will go ahead and list it single. And then when I get 2 or 3 of them, then I'll usually bundle them up. But this is a nice cotton woven, just a basic button-up shirt. It's in really nice condition. And I can usually get anywhere from $15 to $17 on that. And so that's just an easy Eddie Bauer button-up shirt. Ed's men's medium plaid, short sleeve. It's red and gray, cotton. And I have that listed for $14.95. And when I get a bundle of them, then I'll usually get them down to about $11 each in a bundle. And because these do take a little bit longer to sell individually, but if I lot them up, they'll go a lot faster. And the next one I have is Carhartt. Now Carhartt has gone down a lot for me as selling. They take a lot longer to sell, and they don't sell for a whole lot of money. So I have sold a lot of my bundles. I think I've got maybe a couple bundles of 2 or 3. This one, I did not have an extra shirt to go with it, but this is a Carhartt short sleeve button up, great for casual hiking or working. And if I got another one, then I'm definitely going to bundle it, because it takes too long to sell it individually, and they don't sell for much. They sell anywhere from $9 to $13. And I can't remember what I had that listed. I think I did $13, but I will look here real fast. No, that can't be the right one. Oh, the Carhartt. I'm sorry. Yes, I do have this in 2s. I have another one down in my storage. So I do have 2. I need to pull it out of my inventory and take it off of Poshmark and Mercari, because I do have it in a lot of 2, the size large. And I have it as Carhartt button-up shirt, men's large, fit, blue, plaid, short sleeve, pockets, lot of 2. And I'm doing those for $30, 15 each. I'll probably more likely sell them for about $24, but I'll be happy with that, because they usually sell quick for me. And the last one is I took a chance on it. And then, when you get it home and then you look at the comps and go, oh man, that was a bad one. But flannel shirts have been going well for me, even still. And Hurley, I am familiar with that because I've sold shirts, I've sold swim trunks, but in flannel, they must not go very well because this only goes for about 10 to, well, the majority of them were about the 10 to 11. Some went for about 19, only a few. This is a long sleeve flannel. And I was like, should I list it or just put it in the garage sale that we're having? But I said, I might take a chance on it. You never know. And so I'll list that, but I am listing it for $15.95 plus shipping. And yeah, that was kind of the bummer when I brought that home. But I do try to list what I get. I try not to put too much into yard sales. Take a chance. I might get it. I may not. But I really don't want to list anything for less unless it's, I do have a wallet. But most of my items I want to list them for over $15. So I will go ahead and list that. And if it has to be discounted, I'll do it from there. All right. Thanks for joining me today. And if you could please subscribe and put a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it.